Hi, my name is Sherif Farghal. I'm the President and CEO of Pyramid Consulting International. I'm here with Wednesday Wisdom, and I'm here to share with you some of the lessons that I learned throughout my career. I started Pyramid Consulting about 13 years ago in 2007, and I was the only employee there. Right now, we're approaching 50 employees. One of the things that I learned to be able to build a good company is to build a good culture. Culture is what keeps employees and what makes them feel comfortable staying with the company and be part of it. I invest a lot in my employees, training, professional development. When you do that, you create that sense of loyalty to the organization, because right now everybody knows that the job market is very hard. It's very hard to find good quality employees to hire. So when you have good employees, you have to invest in them to make them stay and to make them grow with your organization. One of the challenges that I've been facing in the past few years is growth. As I said, I started just by myself, and now we are about 50 employees. So growth is a very big challenge, because it's one thing to be part of a 3 or 4 person team, but it's also another thing to be a part of a 50-member team. How to maintain that close relation, how to maintain that teamwork culture while you're growing and expanding in multiple locations and multiple states and multiple industries. So that's something to keep an eye on. If I had to go back and give myself one piece of advice when I was starting, is try to work more on marketing. When you start a new business, you're so excited to get into sales. You're so excited to just talk to someone and get business and get projects. But as you get more projects, it will be harder and harder to work on marketing. Marketing is what makes you known, what makes your name go out there, and what makes people know you. So if I would give myself one piece of advice, I would say work on marketing and work on creating marketing materials and marketing structure that will make you know, that will make your name go out there. I tend to read a lot. One of the last books that I read is Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. Talks about how people make decisions and how cognitive biases impact our decision-making processes. I work a lot in strategic planning with my customers, so that book was great, learned about the biases. I would encourage everybody to learn about what biases influence and impact your decision-making process. Successful business owners, they share some things in common. From what I learned in my career, I think the most important ones are to lead by example, to learn something new every day, and to always act with integrity and professionalism. When you do that, then you're building a culture that's here to stay. I work in management consulting, so for people out there that are working in consulting, I will share with you 3 or 4 of the most important things that I learned about management consulting business. Try to build relationships, true relationships with your clients, and keep those relationships even after the engagements are over, because you always want to keep a network of people that you worked with, that you can always go back and ask for advice, ask for your feedback. You have to learn how to become good in public speaking and presentation skills, because you always communicate with your clients, and that's one of the things that will make you a successful consultant. Always try to learn. A lot of consulting now gets bad name because like buzzwords and things that consultants use, but always try to learn so that you can create more substance, so that you can become subject matter expert in your field. So one of the things that I also want to share with you is the best advice that I've ever gotten in business is, I used to get very upset and sad when I lose an opportunity. And someone once told me, don't call it win or lose, just call it win or learn. And then work 10 times harder so that you can win next time. So don't be upset if you lose an opportunity or if you miss something, but learn from your opportunities, learn from your mistakes, and then work 10 times harder so that you can achieve what you want. I always want to share, I like to watch TV series sometimes, and I watch The Office. And the reason I watch The Office is I want to learn what not to do. So I encourage everyone to watch the TV series The Office. It's very funny, and you can learn a lot about what not to do in an office. So thank you so much for allowing me to speak to you today in Wednesday Wisdom, and I hope that you've learned something from my from my learnings throughout my career.